Hey, what's up YouTube? So in this video, I'll be discussing about the Underworld in One Piece. I feel like this is one of the more interesting topics that really gets me excited to talk about. So what is the Underworld exactly in One Piece? Where are they? How long have they been around in the story? The Underworld is mainly found in the New World, and that's because the New World does not have much control and influence by the world government, unlike the Paradise side of the Grand Line. However, this doesn't mean the world government haven't got their hands dirty in the Underworld, because even though the Underworld deals in smuggling and shady dealings, the world government have taken part in activities like those, and the Underworld has existed in the story of One Piece for a very long time. If you want to be exact, then they were first introduced in Alabasta, as Crocodile was using Baroque works and dance powder to overthrow the king. So who are the members of the Underworld? Who could potentially be part of the Underworld? What type of operations have we already seen involve the Underworld? The Underworld has some real big world influences. I'll try going over most of them in this video, but I think I'll make a series about this and expand on these characters. Well, Doflamingo is the most important character to talk about first, as he was the most important individual and ringleader in the Underworld. That's because he went under the alias of Joker, and using that name he sold humans, mermen, mink, giants, snake neck, long legs in his human auction house in Sabaody Archipelago. But he also sold Smile Devil Fruits to Kaido by taking Caesar Clown as his subordinate and using him to create toxic deadly weapons and man-made devil fruits. Since we're on the topic of Caesar Clown, I think it's important to mention that this character has connections with Big Mom, as she funded his giantification research. But Caesar blew all of that money. Now let's get into how the world government were involved in the underground black market trade. I should start off with the Mountain Witch, who is an orphan seller called Mother Caramel. She sold orphans to the world government so that they could become marine officers, secret government agents. She even tried to sell Big Mom to the world government, stating that at her age she could even be an admiral. The world government and the Mountain Witch even duped the giants by putting up an act where she pleaded for the world government to spare the two giants about to be executed by the world government, and it worked. This gave her entrance into Elbaf, the home of giants. By doing so, she sold the first giant to the world government, John Giant. The Celestial Dragons also own slaves by just stealing innocent people and purchasing them from Doflamingo's human auction house. It's pretty hypocritical from the world government side, letting the Celestial Dragons disobey the laws put in place by the world government. Another group within the Underworld is the War Profiteers. These are assassins or armies for hire that countries use to end conflicts by destroying the opposing side with third-party assistance. Members of these groups are the German 66, a country that was once part of the world government and completely got destroyed by Big Mom. They used to assist countries with their clone army as long as they are paid back in return. There is also Buggy, who owns an assassin for hire business, leasing assassins to countries. Similar to the Germa, except he doesn't have clones, he has giants, long legs, long arms, plenty of different species. So I stated a lot of members of the Underworld that we know about, but there are also those that we have no clue about. These are the countries that trade within the black market. We don't know much about these countries, but they were part of Doflamingo's weapon trading. However, there are some countries we know that bought weapons from Doflamingo, but overall we don't know most of them. There are also the 5 families of the West, which we don't know anything about them or the members, except that Capone destroyed these guys and their families. And there's also the 6 emperors of the Underworld. No, these are not Yonko level people, but we have seen them and know that Stassi is one of the 6 emperors who owns the Pleasure District. Wonder what that means. I could also mention Kuzan and Blackbeard, because we know Kuzan has some affiliation with the Underground and has joined Blackbeard. I wouldn't find it hard to believe if Blackbeard was part of the Underground, since nearly all of the Yonkos have been involved with it. Before I close off this video, I think it's important to talk about the influences the Underworld has had on the world of One Piece. These vary from positive to negative. Other than the influences I've already mentioned, like the enslavements by the Celestial Dragons, Germa profiting from other countries' wars, and Smile Devil Fruits, the other influences are the production of dance powder, which Crocodile used to steal the vein from Alabasta, which was the main cause of the war, and the use of Adam wood that Frankie used to build the Sunny. Okay, this is where I end the video, and this was more of an introduction video to the Underworld series that hopefully I'll continue making. Anyway guys, this is where I end the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Dislike if you didn't, but thanks for watching. Peace.